Hey everyone, welcome back to Gastromania. Last week, we shared a recipe on braised meat rice, where fried shallots were a key ingredient. In fact, shallots can be used in so many different scenarios and dishes to increase the flavour and fragrance of the dish. So today, we are going to be sharing with you guys how to make crispy and fragrant shallots and shallot oil that works every single time. Super versatile item that everyone should be able to make in their kitchen. Let's get right into this recipe. I'm going to be using about 300 grams of shallots, peeled and washed cleanly. Usually, it's a good idea to fry more at once because the shallot and the shallot oil can be kept for a few days. You can keep them for a few dishes to save time when cooking. Let's see how to prepare them. We will first slice them into thin slices. It's important that they are thinly sliced so that it can be fried fast later on. It will take a bit of patience to cut such a large batch of shallots. Once they are cut, we can start the frying process. Add about 150 ml of cooking oil into a wok, or whatever amount is enough to cover all the shallot at once. Heat up the oil to around medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot enough, add the shallots into the oil. It's important to minimize the amount of water left on the shallots to avoid splattering, so it's a good idea to use some paper towels to wipe dry before frying. Spread out the shallots so that the oil cooks them evenly. Once the shallot starts to cook and turn slightly white or translucent like this, we have to turn the fire down to low, otherwise they will cook too fast and get charred. Let the shallots continue cooking slowly. Once the shallot starts turning slightly yellow like this, we can completely turn off the fire. At this point, the shallots are already cooked, but we just need a little bit more heat to crispen it up. So, the remaining heat from the oil is already enough to make it crispy. Once most of the shallots have turned golden yellow like this, it's time to remove the shallots from the oil. Take note that the oil is still very hot, and leaving the shallots inside will still cook them and eventually char if not removed. This will cause your shallots to become very bitter. Use a strainer like this to strain off the hot oil. Place the shallots over a kitchen towel to remove and absorb the excess oil. Try to spread them out as much as possible so that they can cool down fast and prevent any overcooking. The oil that is left behind can also be kept, but they must be kept separately so that the shallots can remain crispy for a longer period. It smells super fragrant, by the way. I can't wait to put this onto the dishes I cook. Let the fried shallots cool down fully before keeping. If you keep it while it's still hot, there will be some water vapor that condenses and makes it less crispy. Transfer them to an airtight bottle to keep them for a longer period of time and remain its crispiness. For the oil, same thing. First, let it cool down. Then, transfer it to an airtight bottle to keep it for a longer period of time. Look at this bottle of fried shallots. They smell so amazing. I can't wait to put them into the dishes I make so that they get even more fragrant. The shallots can be kept for up to 2 weeks while remaining crispy, and the oil can be kept for about 2 weeks before it starts to go bad. Here are a few suggestions that you can do with the shallots and shallot oil. You can add the crispy fragrant shallots to meats like braised meat and then braise them together with your meat to greatly increase the fragrance of this dish.
卤肉饭的灵魂就是要加油葱酥，这个是不可以。
Or add them to simple boiled soups to make them smell good. Or add them to lightly blanched vegetables to greatly improve its taste. Shallots can make a simple dish like blanched vegetables turn out to be really good, super versatile. Try making them today. And we have come to the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed this shallot making method, please support our channel by hitting the like button. Subscribe to our channel if you have not to stay updated to our weekly recipes. Follow us on Instagram to get updated on our latest activities. And I'll catch you in my next video.